brain damaged. Well, I told him he was slightly incompetent, and I hoped that someday soon he'd be slightly dead. He claims not to have known she's taken so much, that's why he's eager to put her away. He's afraid of a malpractice suit. I told him I was considering it an irresponsible shithead.
Why did he write her so many prescriptions?
It's not just him. She's got a doctor at every port.
Here's how she does it. She sees a doctor for back spasms and gets a prescription. A day or two later, she goes back and she says she lost her pills and he writes her another one. Then next week, she pulls a muscle. More pills. Then the dosage is wrong. More pills. Over and over until she makes one too many trips and he says, I'm not prescribing anymore. But then she pulls a sheaf of prescription receipts out of her purse and says, I'll go to the AMA and have her ask the court for over-prescribing me. She genuinely threatens these men. They give in to her.
So you knew this was going on, didn't you? Different tactic today, just after wounded Bess, this wilting hothouse flower. Which made me look like Betty Davis, you know. I was trying to goad her into it, like, come on, Mom. Give him your speech about the greatest generation. Tell him about the clawhammer story. Made me look like the guy from the cartoon with the frog that only sings for him.
It wouldn't have done any good. Dr. Burke's part of that same generation.
Greatest generation, my ass. I mean, are they really considering all the generations? Perhaps some generations from the Iron Age that could compete. I don't know what makes them so great anyways. Because they're poor and hated Nazis. I mean, who doesn't fucking hate Nazis? You remember that time we checked her into the psych ward? That stunt she performed?
Which time?
I wasn't there.
Big speech. She's getting clean. This sacrifice she's making for her family.
Right. She's let her family down, and now she's going to prove she's a good family member.
She smuggled Darvison into the psych ward in her vagina. I mean, there's your greatest generation for you. She was giving us this big speech while she had a bottle of pills stuck up her cooch, for God's sake.
God, I've never heard that story.
Did you just say cooch?
What was the phrase Mom's pussy seemed to be, Coach?
Oh, you're a little bit more comfortable with cooch, are you?
Well, what word should I use to describe our mother's vagina? Her mom's beaver?
I don't
Mother's
know.
box?
God.
I'm sorry about you and Bill.
Me too, Barb.
If it up to me, you never would have known.
Do you think it's a temporary thing, or
Who knows? We've been married a long time, so.
That's one thing about Mom and Dad. Have to tip your cap off to anyone who can stay married that long.
Karen, he killed himself.
Yeah, but still.
Is there something going on between you and little Charles?
I don't know that I'm comfortable talking
He's
about
our
that.
cousin, so you know.
You're right.
You know you shouldn't consider children.
I'm almost 45, Karen. Put those thoughts behind me a long time ago. Anyway, I had a hysterectomy year before last.
Why?
Cervical cancer.
Oh God, I didn't know that. Neither did I.
I didn't tell anyone except Charles. That's where it started between him and me.
Why not? Why wouldn't you tell anyone?
And hear those comments from Mom for the rest of my life? She doesn't need any more excuses treating me like some damaged thing.
You might have told us.
You weren't going to tell us about you and Bill.
That's different.
Why? Because it's you and not me?
No. Because divorce is an embarrassing public admission of defeat. Cancer's fucking cancer. You can't help that. I mean, we're your sisters. We might have given you some comfort.
I just don't feel that connection very keenly.
I'll feel very connected to the both of you.
We never see you. You're never around. You haven't been around for...
But I still feel that connection.
You think if you tether yourself to this place of mine only, you don't need to actually appear.
You know me that well.
No, that's my point. I can't perpetuate these myths of family or sisterhood anymore. We're all just people. Some of us accidentally connected by genetics. Random selection of cells. Nothing more.
When did you get so cynical?
That's funny coming from you.
Bitter, sure, but random selection of cells.
Well, maybe not cynicism. Flowered with the realization that the obligation of caring for our parents is mine alone.
That I participated in every
Until you had enough and got out. You can't hear.
I had my own family to think about.
That's a cheap excuse. As if by having a child, you're alleviated of all
So
responsibility.
now I'm being criticized for procreating.
Not criticizing. What you want, you did, Karen did.
And if you didn't, That's not my fault.
That's right, so don't lay this sister thing on me now, okay? I don't buy it, and I haven't bought it for a long time. When I leave here and leave for good, I won't feel any more guilty than you two did.
Who says we don't? You're leaving here?
Charles and I are going to New York.
What the hell are you going to do in New York?
We have
Like what?
I
mean, you can't just go to New York.
This isn't whimsy. This isn't fleeting. This isn't like anything I've ever felt for anybody. Charles and I have something rare and extraordinary. Something very few people ever have.
Which is what?
Understanding.
What about Mom?
What about her?
You feel comfortable leaving her here?
Do you? I think she was difficult while Dad was alive. Think about what it's going to be like now. You can't imagine the cumulative effect. After a month, after a year, after many years, you can't imagine. And even if you could, you can only imagine for yourself. Yourself, favorite.
Mom pulled that shit on me the other day about Dad. That I was his favorite.
Well, that's not true. You weren't his favorite, I was. Your mom's favorite.
What?
Thanks, Ivy.
You don't think so? God, Barbara, what's my life by that?
And she said that Dad was heartbroken when we moved to Boulder.
Mom was heartbroken, not Dad. She was convinced you had to get away from her.
If you were Daddy's favorite, I guess you take his suicide note personally.
Daddy killed himself for his own reasons.
And what were those reasons?
I would presume.
Aren't you angry with him?
No. He's accountable to no one but himself. He's better off now, and I don't doubt he is. Who are we to begrudge him that?
His daughters?
Yeah.
And I'm fucking furious. I mean, the selfish son of a bitch. His silence, his melancholy. I mean, he could for me. I mean, for us, for all of us. He could have helped us, talked to us, included us.
You might not have liked what you heard. What if the truth of the matter is that Beverly Weston never liked you? He never liked any of us. Never had any special feeling of any kind for his children.
You know that's not true.
Do I? How? Do you?
You said you're his favorite.
Only because he recognized your kindred spirit.
Sorry. Your little theory, your accidental genetics, that doesn't fly. Not with me. I believe he had a responsibility to something greater than himself. We all do.
Good luck with that.
I just can't believe your worldview is that dark.
You live in Florida.
So when are you and little Charles leaving?
Weeks if not days, and his name is Charles.
Are you gonna tell Mom?
I'm trying to figure that
Or
out.
what about your job, your house?
I've been taking care of myself a lot longer than you've been in charge. Karen, you're going back to Miami, right?
Yeah.
There you go, Barb. You want to know what we're going to do about Mom? Karen and I are even. If you want to stay and deal with her, that is your decision. And if you don't like it, that's your prerogative. Nobody gets to point a finger at me. Nobody.
Hello?
Hi.
Am I interrupting anything?
No.
You had a bath?
Yes.
Get you something?
No.
Would you like some coffee?
No, honey, I'm fine. Oh, you girls. All together in this house. Just hearing your voices outside the door gives me a warm feeling. These walls must have heard a lot of secrets.
I'm getting embarrassed just thinking about it.
Nothing to be embarrassed about. Secret crushes, secret schemes, province of teenage girls. I can't imagine anything more delicate or bittersweet. Some part of you girls I just always identify with. I don't care how old you get, a woman would be hard-pressed to throw off that part of herself. That smells good.
Doesn't it? It's apple. You want some?
Yes, please. Did I ever tell you girls the story of Raymond Falls? Well, not much story to it. Boy, I had a crush on when I was 13 or so. Real rough-looking boy. Beat up Levi's, messy hair, terrible underbody. But he had these beautiful cowboy boots, shiny chocolate He was so proud of those boots, you could tell the way he'd strut around, all arms and elbows puffed up and cocksured. Well, I decided I needed to get a girly pair of those same boots, and I knew if I did, he'd ask me to go steady. Convince myself of it. He'd see me in those boots and think, ah, there's the gal for me. Well, I found the boots in the window downtown, and I just went crazy. Stayed up late every night in bed praying for those boots, rehearsing the conversation I'd have with Raymond once he saw me in my boots. Must ask my mama 100 times for those boots. What do you want for Christmas, Vi? Mama, I give all of it up just for those boots. Bargaining, you know. Well, she started dropping little hints about a package she'd put under the tree. She'd wrap about the size of a boot box. Real nice wrapping paper. Now, Vi, don't you cheat and look in there before Christmas morning. Little smile on her face. Well, Christmas morning came, I was up like a shot. Boy, I was down there under that tree, tearing open that package. There was a pair of boots, all right. Men's work boots. Holes in the toes, chewed up laces, caked with mud and dog shit. Lord, my mama laughed for days.
Please don't tell me that's the end of that story.
No, that's the end.
You never got the boots.
No,
It's about the worst story I ever heard. Makes me wish for a heartwarming claw hammer story.
No. My mama was a nasty, mean old lady. I suppose that's where I get it.
You're not nasty to me. You're our mother. We love you.
Thank you, sweetheart.
Hey, you guys. I need to talk to Mom alone for a minute. Sure. How's your head?
I'm fine, Barb. Don't you worry about that.
I'm sorry.
Please,
No,
honey.
it's important that I say this, okay? I lost my temper, and I went too far.
Barbara. The day, you know, the pails. I was spoiling for a fight, and you gave it to me.
So, truth. So what do you want to do?
How do you mean?
Don't you think we should start considering rehab centers?
Oh, no, I can't go through that, no. I can do this. I really think I can do this.
Really?
Oh, yeah. You got rid of all my pills, right?
All we can
I
find.
don't have that many hiding places.
Come on.
Do you want to search me?
No.
Look, if the pills are gone, I'll be fine. Just take me a couple days to get my feet under me.
Look, I can imagine what this must be like for you right now. You're going through all this. I just want you to know you're not alone, okay? How can I help?
I don't need help.
I want to help.
I don't need your help.
Mom!
I don't need your help. I have gotten myself through some plenty. Look, I know how this goes. Once all the talking's through, people go back to their own nonsense. I know that. So don't you worry about me. I'll be fine. I'll get by.
Is the coast clear?
Never buried.
What are you watching?
Television.
Now watch it with you.
I wish you would. I was fluid, didn't I?
Yeah.
Are you mad at me?
Nope.
I was trying to be pretty.
I know.
I wanted everyone to know that I got what I always wanted. That means I'm not the loser.
Hey. Hey. You're my heroes.
Come on, you can help me push the pedal. You know, I wrote this for you.
Together, we're headed back.
Y'all stay in my place?
No, we have to get home and take care of those damn dogs.
Thanks, Ivy.
Oh, look, honey, little Charles has got the TV on.
No, I was just,
This one watches so much television, it's rotted his brain.
Well, I'm sure that's not true.
What was it I caught you watching the other day?
I don't remember.
You do so
Oh,
remember.
man,
It was
it's
some
very-
dumb game show about people swapping wives.
I don't remember.
You don't remember. Too bad there isn't a job where they pay you to sit around watching television.
It's been a long
I
day.
suppose you wouldn't like TV then, not if watching it constituted getting a job.
Matter of fact,
Did I tell you he got fired from a shoe store?
we're gonna go get into the car right now and go home. And if you say one more mean thing to that boy, I'm gonna kick your fat Irish ass onto the highway. You hear me?
What the hell did you
You
say?
kids go outside. I don't understand this meanness. I look at you and your sister and the way you talk to people. I can't understand it. I can't understand why folks can't be respectful of one another. There's no excuse for it. My family didn't treat each other
Oh,
that way.
maybe it's because your family is just
You had better not say anything about my family, and I mean it. We buried a man today I love very much. Whatever faults he may have had, he was still a good, kind, decent person. And to hear you tear into your own son on a day like today, dishonors Beverly's memory. We've been married 38 years. I wouldn't trade them for anything. But if you can't find a generous place in your heart for your own son, we're not going to make it to 39.
Oh,
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to eavesdrop my throats.
that's okay. That's okay. You got a cigarette, hon?
I quit years ago.
So did I. Just sounded good to me. Barbara, I thought today at dinner, at that horrible dinner, that it seemed like,
What?
well, it seemed like there might be something going on between Ivy and little Charles. Do you know if that's true?
I don't know what to say here. It's just kind of...
Look, just can you tell me if it's true?
It's true.
Oh, okay. That can't happen.
Look, this is going to be difficult to explain. I and little Charles, but they've always marched to their own. And obviously I would expect this to be most difficult on you, but they're very much in love, or at least they think they are. What's the difference, right? I'm sure they must be terrified of what their mom would say. And I realize, okay, it's pretty unorthodox for cousins to get together.
They're not cousins.
Believe it or not, it is not as uncommon as you might actually think.
Barbara, listen to me. They're not cousins. is not your cousin. He's your brother. He's your blood brother. He is not your cousin. He's your blood brother. Well, half-brother. He's your father's child, which means he's Ivy's brother. Do you see? Ivy and little Charles are sister and brother.
Get out!
But we were just
Back in the kitchen! Now everyone just stay in the kitchen! No, okay. Okay, well, maybe. You sure?
Yes,
You and Dad.
yes.
Who else knows this?
I do and you
Does
do.
Uncle Charlie suspect?
We've never discussed it.
What?
We've never discussed it, okay?
Does Dad know?
You know, I'm not proud of this.
Oh, really? You people amaze me. I mean, what are you, drunk? Was this just some sort of
I
crazy...
was not drunk, no. Maybe it's hard for you to believe, looking at me and knowing me the way you do all these years. I know to you, I'm just your old crazy Aunt Mattie Faye. But I'm more than that, sweetheart. There's more to me than that. Charlie's right, of course, as usual. I don't know why. Little Charles is such a disappointment to me. Maybe he... Well, I don't know why. I guess I'm disappointed for him more than anything. I made a mistake a long time ago. Well, okay, fair enough. I've paid for it. But the mistake ends here.
If I found out, it would destroy her.
Whoa! I'm sure as hell not gonna tell her. You have to find a way to put a stop to it. You have to stop it.
Why me?
You said you're running things.
You're gonna get me busted, you.
I thought you weren't doing anything wrong.
We're not. But some folks may not be crazy about me smoking pot with a girl born during the Clinton administration.
First Bush,
Oh, great, stop talking about your bush, all right? You're gonna get me hot and bothered.
you are
I'm
sick.
gonna control myself.
Oh, wow. You weren't kidding. That stuff is strong.
Florida, baby. #1 industry.
Who cares?
#1 by far. You want a shotgun?
Huh?
You don't know what a shotgun is?
I know what a shotgun is.
Not that kind of shotgun. Here, you put your lips up next to mine and you inhale while I exhale.
Okay. Whoa!
Hold it. Let it out.
Whoa,
That's a
shit,
kid,
man. Oh,
That's
Jesus.
what I'm talking about.
Oh, man. What a head rush.
Careful now. You're not passing out on me, are you?
No, I'm cool. I just really feel that in my chest.
Let me feel.
You're just an old perv.
No shit. Christ, you got a great set. How old are you?
I'm 15, perv.
Show them to me.
No, perv.
Show them to me. I won't look.
If you won't look, there's no point in me showing them to you.
Okay, I'll look then.
Let me look at your tits, little girl.
Come on, we're partners.
No.
Aren't we amazing card partners?
Forget it.
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
I don't want to see yours.
Have you ever seen one?
Yes.
No, you haven't.
Yes, I have. I'm not a virgin.
You're not.
Not technically. Well, no, technically I am. Just not theoretically.
That changes everything.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're gonna get us both in trouble.
I'm white and over 30. I don't get the trouble.
Hey!
chose to attack with a
Smoke
frying
that
pan?
shit,
I
what
don't
I
think
said.
so.
Look at you two. You're both so ridiculous. It's no big deal. Nothing happened.
We're concerned about you.
No, you're not. You just want to know who to punish. Stop it. You can't tell the difference between the good guys and the bad guys, so you want me to sort it all out. You know what? You can skip the lecture. Just tell me what he did. He didn't do anything. And even if he did, what's the big deal?
The big deal, Jean, is that you're 14 years old.
Which is only a few years younger than you like them. What did you say? What did you say? Let go of me!
Jean!
I hate you! Yeah, I hate you too, you little freak!
What is the matter with you?
Excuse me?
I can do without a speech.
I beg your pardon?
I'm leaving. We're leaving. Back to Florida tonight. Me and Steve together. You gonna give me grief?
Yeah, but just wait a minute. Listen to me, okay?
You better find out from Jean just exactly what went on in there before you start pointing fingers. That's all I'm saying. Because I know Jean's exactly blameless on all this. I'm not blaming her. Just because I said Jean's not blameless doesn't mean I blamed her. I'm saying she was sharing some of the responsibility. You understand me? I know Steve should know better than Jean that she's only 14. My point is, it's not cut and dry, black and white, good and bad. This is where everything lives. Somewhere in the middle. Where everything lives, where all the rest of us live. Everyone but you. Here, I'm not defending him. He's not perfect. He's just like all the rest of us down here in the mud. I'm an angel myself. I've done some things I'm not proud of. Things you'll never know about. You know what? I may even have to do some things I'm not proud of again. Sometimes I put you in a corner that way. And I'm a human being after all. Anyway, you have your own hash to settle before you start making speeches for the rest of us. All right. Come down here to help you police. Doesn't that sound nice?
Taking Jean with me, we're heading home.
Fine.
She's too much for you right now.
Okay.
You probably blame me for all this.
Yeah, well. Hey. His sister, his mother. His wife. Fail.
No, you don't.
No. I physically attacked Mom and Jean in the space of about 9 hours. You stick around much longer and I'll cut off your penis.
It's not funny.
I can't make it up to Jean right now. She's just gonna have to wait till I get back to Boulder.
You and Jean have another 40 years to fight and make up.
What happens in 40 years?
You die. I mean,
No? Right.
if you're lucky.
Says you.
We're lucky.
You're never coming back to me, are you, Bill?
Never say never,
But no.
but no.
Even if things don't work out between you and Marcia.
Cindy.
Cindy.
Yeah. Even if things don't work out.
I'm never really gonna understand why, am I?
Probably not.
I love you. I love you. the sheriff now, of all things. That's ironic.
Why is that ironic?
It's not. It's incongruous. I think I misused the word ironic. Oh, if my husband could hear that. Well, fuck him. Another head is in some incongruous.
Why is it incongruous?
It's your dad.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Is he still alive?
Yeah, after a fashion. But he has Alzheimer's.
That's awful.
He's in a home over in Auditorium.
Sorry, that's married? Are you married? I'm sorry. I'm having a hot flash. Would you like some coffee? No. I asked you that already. You're married.
Divorced.
I'm joining the club.
Really?
I mean, I'm joining New York club. Looks like I'm joining your club.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Do you have kids?
3 daughters.
Would you look at that? 3
You know,
daughters.
I can't tell you how many times I've thought about the Weston sisters over the years.
The Weston sisters. It's been a while since I heard that. Sounds like a singing group. Ladies and gentlemen, the agitated Weston sisters.
So, your husband's still here?
No, he left a few days ago. A week ago. 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago back to Colorado with my daughter, with Jean.
She seemed real sweet.
No, she's an nymphomaniac.
Really?
Jean, that's a stupid name.
I like him.
You know why we named her that? Bill's a big Gene Seabird fan. Now that's ironic.
I don't get it.
Gene Seabird killed herself with a massive blah blah biturates.
Oh.
So,
Barbara? Are you okay?
fine. Just got complaints.
I thought if you were going to be here for a while, you might want to get lunch someday. Catch up. It's been a while.
Hmm?
Do you want to get lunch someday?
Mm-hmm.
The other reason I came, I got a call from a woman named Shitra Naidu, who runs the County Squire Motel. She was throwing out some old newspapers. She saw a photo of Mr. West in the back of his obituary. And she recognized him as the man who stayed in room 17 for 2 nights, the first 2 nights of his absence. She saw him when he checked in. She didn't see him again until he checked out. He made no phone calls while he was there. She has no way of telling if he received any phone calls, but if you want, I can run a line and find out if he did.
Do you do you have a cigarette?
Yeah, sure. What I mean is, I can check with the phone company if you want.
That's okay. No one knew where he was. I suppose he was, trying to build the courage to jump in the water, I guess?
Or overcoming the courage not to.
Right? Get that. Ways, it doesn't matter.
In any case, I just thought you should know. So I can call you sometime about having lunch.
Come here.
Or
Shh. Come here. Come here. Just touch his.
Barbara. Barbara, I'm sorry. Barbara, did you say something?
I've forgotten what I look like. she slurs a word.
You know the difference.
She's moderate.
Moderately?
You don't like moderately? Let's say tolerable.
Is she clean or not?
Back off. I'm trying to get by here, okay?
I'm nervous.
Why? No, not tonight.
Why not?
We're only now just settling into some sort of rhythm around here, and you're gonna come in here with your little issues.
Well, I have to tell her, don't I? We're leaving for New York tomorrow.
That is not a good idea.
A good idea?
But for you and little Charles to take this thing any further,
Where's this coming from?
I just got to thinking about it is all, and I think it's a bad idea.
It's not up to you.
Blood efficiency, surely you can rule out the one single man in the world that's related to you.
I happen to love the man I'm related to.
Stop love! I mean, what a crock of shit people can convince themselves they love a pan rock. That's good. What are we having? Catfish. Bottom feeder is my favorite.
You think I shouldn't tell her?
I think you should rethink the whole proposition. I mean, New York City's a ridiculous idea. Look at you. You're almost 50 years old. You can't go to New York. You'll break a hip. Now, what's your catfish?
You're infuriating.
I ain't one fucking my cousin.
I have lived in this town year in and year out, hoping against hope someone would come into my life.
Don't get all Carson the colors on me. Now wipe that tragic look off your face and eat your catfish.
Who are you to speak to me like this?
Have, Mom.
What's Hattie about it?
Look, catfish.
Oh, cafe.
Jonna, you hungry?
Abby, you should smile more, like me.
Mom eats her dinner, please.
I'm not hungry.
You didn't eat anything today. You didn't eat anything yesterday.
I'm not hungry.
You're eating. You do what I say. Everyone do what I say.
I'll eat in my room.
That's fine. With you?
May I ask why neither of you is dressed?
What is it with you?
Yeah.
We're dressed. It's not like we're sitting here naked, are we? Or did you want us to dress up?
All right, because you're coming over for
You're
fish.
coming over for fish. Well, we're supposed to dress up. Eat.
No.
Eat it, Mom.
No.
Eat it, fucker. Eat that fish.
What the hell?
That doesn't cut any fucking ass to me, and I'll eat the fucking fish.
Mom, I have something.
No, you don't.
Barbara.
No, you don't.
Shut
the
your
fuck
mouth.
up. Please, forget it, Mom. Eat the fish.
I'm not hungry.
Eat it.
I'm not hungry.
Mom.
No.
Eat the fish, bitch.
Mom, please.
Oh, Barbara.
Fine. Fucking do what you want.
I have to tell you something.
Yeah, Abby's a lesbian.
What?
Barbara.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Art.
Barbara, stop it.
Fish.
Barbara, quiet now.
This is important.
Eat the fish. Eat the fish. Hey, what the fuck?
I have something to say.
What are we breaking shit now? 'Cause I can break shit. Woo! No, break shit. You don't want to break shit with me, motherfucker. Jonna, we got a little spill in here. Barbara, stop it.
Mom, Charles and I.
Little Charles.
Charles and I.
Little Charles.
Charles and I.
Little Charles.
Charles and
Little Charles.
Barbara.
You've got to say Little Charles. She won't know who you're talking about.
Little Charles and I. Little Charles and I.
Little Charles and you are brother and sister.
What?
I know that.
No, listen to me.
I've always known that. I told you no one slips anything by me.
Mom.
I knew the whole time Bev and Matt and Faye were carrying
Don't
on.
listen to her, okay?
Charlie would have known it too if you weren't smoking all that grass.
Hills.
Oh, Hills can't talk.
Wait. What are you?
Your father tore himself up over that for 30 some odd years. Of course, Beverly wouldn't have been Beverly if he didn't have plenty to brood about.
Mom, what are you
It's
saying?
better you girls know now, though. Now that you're older, you never know when someone might need a kidney. Better if everyone knows the truth.
Oh my God.
I can't see the benefit of little Charles ever knowing, though. Break his little heart. You tell me, sweetheart, how did you find out?
Why did you tell me? Why in God's name did you
They
tell
don't
me?
even care.
You're monsters.
Crazy nut.
Pick at the bones of the rest of us.
Come on.
Monsters.
Who's the injured party here?
Ivy, come back, listen to me.
Ivy, leave me alone.
Listen.
I won't lead you.
When Maddie Faye told me I didn't know what to do.
I won't let you change my story.
God damn it, won't you listen to me? I tried to protect you.
We'll go anywhere. We'll still go away, and you will never see me again.
Don't leave me like this.
You will never see me again.
Listen to me, okay? I didn't tell you. Mom told you, okay? It wasn't me. It was Mom.
There's no difference.
Ivy, come back.
You know as well as I do, we couldn't let Ivy run off with little Charles. It just wouldn't be right. Ivy's place is right here.
She says she's leaving anyway.
She won't leave. She's a sweet girl, Ivy, and I love her to death, but she ain't strong. None like you. Or me.
Right. So you knew about Daddy and Maddie Faye all these
Oh,
years?
sure. I never told them I knew. But your father. He knew I knew. He always knew I knew. But we never talked about it. I chose the higher ground.
Right.
Now, if I had a choice there at the end, I would have told him. I hope this isn't about little Charles, because you know I know all about that. If I'd reached him at the motel, I would have said, you'd be better off if you quit sulking about this ancient history. And besides, just because you're feeling cast down, don't let you off the hook.
If you reached him at the motel?
I called him at the motel. Country Squire Motel. But it was too late. He must have already checked out. I called him on Monday after I got into that safety deposit box. I told you I had to wait for the bank to open on Monday so I could get into that box. I should have called sooner, I suppose. Should have called the police or Ivy, someone. But Beverly and I had an arrangement. You need to understand that for people like your father and me, who never had any money, ever, as kids, people from our generation, that money's important.
How'd you know where he was?
He left me a note. Said I could call him at the Country Squire Motel, and I did. I did call him. I called him on Monday.
After you got into the safety deposit box?
We had an arrangement.
You could have stopped Daddy from killing himself. You wouldn't have needed to get into the safety deposit box.
Well, hindsight's 20/20, isn't it?
You didn't say Daddy was going to kill himself? Mom.
If I'd had my wits about me, I might have done it different. I was... Your father
You were
would be
all
both...
fucked up.
Yes.
You were fucked up. You are. Fucked up.
Oh, you had better understand this, you smug little ingrate. There is at least one reason Beverly killed himself, and that's you. Do you think he ever would have done what he did if you were still here? No! Just him and me, alone in this house, in the dark, abandoned, wasted lifetimes devoted to your care and comfort. So stick that knife of judgment in me, go ahead. But make no mistake, his love is just as much on your hands as it is on mine. He did this, though. This is his doing, not ours. Can you imagine anything more cruel than to make me responsible? And why? Just to weaken me? To make me prove my character? So no, I waited. I waited till I could get my hands on that safety deposit box. But I would have waited anyway. You want to show who's stronger, Bev? No one is stronger than me, goddammit. When there is nothing left, when everything is gone and disappeared, I'll be here. Who's stronger now, you son of a bitch?
You're right, Mom. You're the strong one.
Barbara. Barbara, please. Please, Barbara, please. Barbara? 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 Barbara, are you here? Barbara? Abby! Abby, you here? Barbara? Barbara? Yeah? Jonna. 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 Oh, Jonna. And then you're gone. And nobody. And then you're gone. And Barbara. And then you're gone. And then you're gone.
This is the
And
way
then
the
you're gone.
world
And then you're
ends.
gone.
This is the way the
And
world
then you're
ends. This is the way
And then you're gone.
the world ends.
And then you're gone.
Nothing that is wrong, only you to say you